Okay, I'm just gonna cut the crap and I'm gonna go right into the video because I'm sure all of you guys want to know what's going on. I didn't really care about me talking, so I'm gonna try to make this video as short as I possibly can. But yeah, let's go into this. So basically, there's this glitch that's been going on in Madden Mobile where players have been selling for huge amounts, and when I say huge, I'm talking 50k to 100k and up to, like, you'll see players selling for like 8 mil. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain all the reasons that this is happening and a few reasons that we don't know for sure, like me and a few other people don't know for sure if this is a reason, but I'll tell you just so if you're wondering, it'll be kind of fill that, you know, gap in your head. So big thanks to Brody Does Mobile on Instagram and YouTube. He helped me out by telling me some of this, and then I found some of this out on my own, and a few other people helped me out, as well as Madden Mobile Slay. Him and I kind of were talking about this before, so thanks to him as well. So basically, the glitch is players will sell for huge amounts, and it'll either happen, people will post random players for like 50k, and it'll sell after 4 hours. After, like, it's been posted for 4 hours, it'll sell at the last second. Sometimes it'll sell within 5 to 10 minutes, and then sometimes people will just go on the auction house and see players selling like this. Like, see, I'm on the auction house looking, but these aren't my players. I'm just looking and I see that they sold. So basically, I'm going to go through the 4 reasons why this is happening and why it might be happening. So yeah, let's do that right now. So the very first reason, and this is a very plausible reason, is that people are selling coins, and someone will log on the auction house and they'll look and they'll be like, a player just sold for 8 million. The reason it's gone for like 8 million is because of a coin deal. Anything over, like, I would say 2 to 3 million is going to be a coin deal, and that's against EA's terms of service, so that's not allowed. And it's not a glitch, but at the same time it's not really allowed, so I guess it's a hack if you want to consider it that. But that's one of the reasons players will be selling for anywhere over 2 mil or whatnot. Anything under that, I'll explain the reasons now. The second reason, which is much less possible but also has happened a few times because I've actually done it before in the past, is people just buying players for no reason at all. Like, if they just want to buy like a bronze player and there's only one up for that price, someone will buy it. So if you see like a player go for like 20k and it's a bronze, maybe it was only one up and someone like really needed that for just like a joke. I honestly have no idea, but that's another possible one, but only accounts for probably like 5% of all the times this has happened. So those are 2 of the smallest reasons. Now I'm going to go to the very third and biggest reason that this is happening. So EA recently implemented a thing in Madden Mobile. I don't know how recent it is, but they just implemented a thing called filter resetting. And basically in Madden Mobile, when you go to search, you can set a filter for what you want to pop up, and only players that follow the constraints that you set in the filter will pop up. So currently I have bronze and silver players for a buy now 45k to 125k. And so when you set that filter, you're going to see only players that are within that range. Now, people use this thing called a bot, and a bot basically is just a thing that is in your phone or iPad or whatever it is you use, your device, and it auto clicks. And if you have a filter set, it'll just auto click the reload button as fast as it can, and then also this spot right here where it hits buy now. And so basically when people post elite for like 101 because they lost a game or whatnot, whatever reason, someone will post an elite for underpriced, it'll just automatically buy it. And now it's become kind of a competition between these people called botters, and they try to win these players and then make coins. It's not really the most efficient way. There's other ways of making coins, but it does work for people, so they do it. And I'm pretty sure it's against EA's terms of service, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. I just wouldn't do it. But I think what EA recently implemented is a thing called a filter reset. So I don't know when it happens exactly. Maybe it's after every 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Maybe it's only at night. I don't know exactly how it happens yet. So basically what happens is a botter's filter will reset, and all that'll pop up is bronze players. So like if I go in here and I reset my filter and I go to search and I keep reloading, you're going to see gold players, and then also for certain people you'll see like silver, bronze players. All players will pop up as soon as your filters reset. So a lot of times it'll be, you know, bronzes and silver players. So what happens is they'll just accidentally, their bot will start buying bronze players, and if they're not there paying attention, it'll literally just keep buying every player it can. So when you see players going for, you know, 50 to 100k or whatnot, that's because they probably were looking to buy like a 90 plus overall for really cheap, and they end up buying a ton of bronze and silver players. That's what botters have been telling me, because I asked and I said, you know, what is this? Explain it to me, because I think this is the reason that, you know, this is happening. So that's one of the main reasons that players will sell last second for 50k if you look at that. So really quickly, I'm going to show you how you can look at this yourself. Okay, so if you go to search and you type in bronze and silver players, and then you go to your price and you go to like 45k to 125k, all you have to do, 1, 2, 3, is search this, and what you can do is just leave it on this page. You can go double click, go to another app, you can do whatever you want. You can go watch a YouTube video, maybe wait like 5 to 10 minutes, and you can come back here and I'll show you what to do next. So I'm just gonna really quickly just stop this video. I'm gonna come back to this after about 5 to 10 minutes and I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I'm back after about 5 minutes now, and if you just scroll right, you'll start seeing all these expired guys, and if you keep scrolling, you'll start to see players. This is all going to be, also, all the players we're seeing right now have been players that are now expired or sold the very last second. By the way, none of these players will be, like, just posted and just sold. So if we keep scrolling, like right there, one sold for 50K. So that was one that was bought very last second, and it didn't even take me that long to see. So just keep scrolling, you'll see all these guys. And the reason there's so many that aren't bought, and here's even more right here, the reason there's so many that aren't bought right now is because there's so many people that know about this now and are just dropping like hundreds and hundreds of their players for 50K. So the auction house is being overrun with bronze and silver players, and that's the biggest reason that a lot of these players won't sell. And if you do it, your players might not sell, because there's just so many on the auction block that the chances of it happening is really low. But it still can happen, and you can make money. So if you want to try this, go ahead. I mean, it can't really hurt the auction house too much to post bronze and silver players, but it probably won't work for you. But again, you can try it. So again, I'm just proving now that it actually is in the auction house. If you just keep scrolling right, and if it doesn't glitch out, you can see all these players that sold for 50K, 71K, and I mean, there's a ton of them. So obviously it isn't people photoshopping pictures. This is actually happening, as we can see right here. And yeah. So now the very last, fourth and final reason. Now this one is speculated. There's no actual backup proof, or anything to back it up quite yet. But it does make sense. And this one was brought to my attention by Brody Does Mobile, as I talked about before. So basically, I wrote it down right here so I can explain it to you guys. So there's coin websites that sell coins for very low, like $2 to $3. And again, don't buy coins from these sites because they can scam you. There's so many things that can go wrong. So I recommend not buying coins. It's also against EA's terms of service, so just don't do it. But these websites sell coins for really low, $2 to $3. And the reason they're able to do this is because somehow, we don't know how, I think what happens is that they hack and they make it so they play season games constantly. And every time they like win a season game, it'll just add like 5 to 10 mil on their account. They have to have some way they're doing this, because they can't just sell coins for that low. It doesn't work. Anyway, so there's some way they're getting these coins, and what they'll do is they'll go on another account and they'll post players for like 50K, 100K, and their hacked account will buy these players so they can transfer the coin from the hacked account to a legit account, so that if this account gets banned or whatever, all the coins are on this account, because this one had, this was the hacking one and this one wasn't, so it's harder to detect. So that's just speculation. We don't know if that's actually what's up, but that would make sense if you're seeing players sell after like 5 minutes. If the players are being sold after like 5 minutes, and it probably was this, whereas from the hacked account to legit account, or you guys know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain because I haven't done too much research into this one, but that makes a ton of sense. And also what Brody was saying was that he thinks that people are just kind of caught onto this, and that's why you'll see players sell for like 71,234 or whatnot. That's just the number I see right here, because the coin sellers will be like, if we post a player for this a very specific amount, the chance of us buying the wrong player is less likely. So when people caught on and they're like, hey, this player sold for 71,234, and other people posted, then now the coin sellers are having problems figuring out who is who. So since they have hacked coins, they're probably honestly just like, who cares, screw it, they're just gonna buy a ton of them, because at that point they have so many coins it doesn't matter. Honestly, I don't know what's up with that one, but that is a pretty good explanation, and it does make sense. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it answered questions. I hope no one is pissed off at me for making this video. Just trying to bring to light exactly what is going on in all my thoughts and opinions, and like what I know and what I maybe know, speculation. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. More videos to come. Make sure to follow my Twitter. There's a new Twitter name. I'll put it on the screen right here. It's just MMHawksness instead of what I had before. I'll follow my Instagram, which will be on the screen. And yeah, subscribe if you're new. And peace, guys. Deuces.